Open Source Perfect Kantara. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And thank you for being here. Just know that I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. My first card is someone is feeling trapped, overthinking in their head, worries and fear. So maybe someone is overthinking, someone is feeling worried or trapped in a situation. We don't know why they're trapped. She looks like a relationship, but we'll see. She look doubts. She's having doubts of this person. She's feeling lonely. Maybe he's making her feel lonely. Just put it where it fits. Negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. So maybe she's discontented with the relationship. The relationship may be having ups and downs. So this have her in her head. Ooh, too much. Only thing I saw is watching and spying right there. So I don't know. So all right, there we go. We're gonna take that one. We like when it comes one at a time. So dream, maybe she received some messages in her dream. So this may be some telepathic dream. 5D communication, astral travel, gift guides and signs. So maybe she been receiving some form of signs. So this is giving her doubt, and maybe this person is giving her doubts, making her feel lonely, but she's having the confirmation to know that something is definitely wrong. So maybe that's why she's feeling like that, because it was one woman then another woman, but it could be guys. Fit it where it fit, because we all go through that situation, whether man or woman. See, yeah, they're having arguments. They're constantly arguing. Maybe he triggers her or she trigger him. Somebody triggers something. So maybe they're having conflict, or maybe someone is having competition, or maybe one of the partners competitive. Starts arguments, harsh communication, or maybe someone doesn't know how to communicate. Maybe their communicational skills is not very great. So maybe this brings harmony. This harmony. And trigger higher self. So maybe this person activated their higher self. So maybe that's why they started to dream certain things and see certain things, because their higher self has integrated, and maybe they're going through an awakening. So there's a time shift. So this is help pushing them away from this relationship, letting them know you need to move on, you need to let it go, it's not working. So maybe their higher self is kicking in. So maybe their thoughts, that's why they're in their thoughts, because they're receiving these messages of clarity. Woo. Autumn. So timing card, maybe something is going to happen in autumn. Maybe she's starting over, or he fit it where it fit. Soul growth. So look at that. See, higher self activation, soul growth. So they're clearing out the old to bring in new intention. So maybe this is what the message is relaying to her or him. Timing card, activity, goal, progress, life force, energy, pet, turn. So maybe this person is having a new turn in summer. So maybe they let go in autumn, and in summer they're having something new coming in for them, or they're going a new way. Maybe a wish fulfillment is coming in, because maybe they released, and this is why they're getting wish fulfillment. Maybe a relationship, success, achievement, happy outcome. So whatever is going on, they're going to receive a happy outcome. Maybe in business, they're going to receive achievement and success. So it's going to be a happy outcome all over the board. So guarding, maybe she was guarded against this person. She felt vulnerable, maybe some other figure. So she was this person might have been holding patterns, security at all costs. So maybe this person had to block their heart chakra off from this person to protect themselves. See, maybe this person had to release that relationship, and this is how they purge themselves. They surrender it. Emotional release. So they had to clear all that excess baggage, clearing, walking away. So they had to walk away, release, and purge. And maybe this is how they tapped back into their inner child. Maybe they've been through major healing, healed wounds, coping mechanism, learned behavior, self-discovery. So maybe they had to let go certain kind of behavior also, and this is how they self-discover their self. So this is how they came to their higher self-activation. Excuse me. Spring. Let's see what's gonna happen. Time card. Planting. So maybe someone planted a seed in spring. Plans, preparation, putting in the work. So maybe someone working on something and they started in spring. They started putting in the work. So whatever they're putting in, it's coming up to fruition. Your wish is gonna come true. I can't even say it. Your wish is gonna come true. So maybe you had to move away from a twin flame situation. Strong soulmate, telepathic, spiritual, divine connection. Or maybe you're attracting a twin flame. These are twin frames. That sounds weird. I guess they changed it up on this card. Never saw that one. Distance. So maybe you had to distance from a twin flame. I knew it was something wrong about that. It didn't come off right. Right. That's why I maybe said twin flame. Retreat. So maybe you had to block this person and go in retreat and time out. So you had to put emotional and physical distance between this person, because this person was draining you. This person was trying to block you. All right, the first one I took up is receive. So maybe you're open to receive. You moved away and you're open to receive. So maybe you are receptive, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gift, assistance. So maybe you was very generous in this relationship, but you didn't receive equal give and take. So you moved away from it. You received the clarity and the truth that you needed to help you, to guide you away. So maybe your intuition kicked in, your heightened intuition, and you saw things for what it is. Got two one at a time. So maybe you had to move away from that situation and gain self-worth. So maybe you felt like you lost yourself in that situation. So you had to start loving yourself, gaining self-worth, and this is what pushed you into a higher vibration. Maybe you had to heal unworthiness. You had to release that, and you had to raise your expectations and your value. So we all been there at some time in your life. Renewal. So this is how you were able to renew your sparks, and you were attracting a new life, a fresh start, rejuvenation, healing after crisis, sacral chakra. So you had to heal your sacral chakra by moving away and started being Sullivan. So this is how you're able to renew yourself, and you're entering into a new beginning because you moved away and moved forward. We're taking everything. So this person was a person that sabotaged your relationship. Maybe this person tried to control you because they wanted you stuck. This person was very conflicted, moody, mood swing, trust issues. So this person was a karmic. So they had trust issue. And this person was a manipulator. They had toxic patterns. This person wanted to have you in fear. That's why they moved away, because they wanted you to fear of them, so they could keep you trapped in this illusion. They wanted you to have limited mindset, anxiety, and they wanted you to be trapped in comfort zone, in a karmic loop, overthinking, negative outlook. So they wanted you to have this negative thinking so they could control you. Mars hot. So this person was someone that came in passionate, lustful. This is a anger attraction. This person, vitality and action. So they took charge to coming into you to trick you, but they're an illusionist. So this is their tactics they use to keep you trapped. I keep saying that. Maybe they're tracking you. This is the second time I said that. A trap you. So maybe they're tracking you. Maybe they're getting readings on you, spying on you, something. So you had to move away from them And this is how you complete your karmic cycle. And this is what brought balance to you. Weighing time out, cause and effect. Choice wants to make things right. So you wanted to make things better in your life. So you release this karmic, this controller person that sabotaged you. And this is how you balance out your energy. And this is why you paid off your karmic debt, because you removed. So you broke that illusion. You might have been through a period of loss, and you felt wounded. You wasn't feeling enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. So they left you feeling like you was in the cold, fragmented and wounded. But you moved on. You pushed through. This person wants to reunite with you. This person wants a soul tie. They want to come back in and tie you up, bind you up. Soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, past return. So this is a karmic soul tie. They want to return to you to finish off the job. Don't fall for it. And we're going to take them just as I pick them up. I can't see. Look at this. This is what they do not want you to have. They want to block you because they do not want you to have a union, a soulmate energy. They do not want you to make the decision because you would receive a proposal, integration, a yin and a yang energy. So they do not want you to receive this. So that's why they want to come back in with this soul tie. Cards popped up. Venus offer. See, they do not want you to receive this offer. Look at that. The cards is talking. They do not want you to see the beauty in love. They do not want you to have a romance that's going to be creative, and it's going to bring wealth, harmony, and it's going to be an attractive offer. This is what they're trying to block you from. That's why they want you to be separated from love. So they want you to be longing for them after they abandon you. So maybe someone divorced you. So they wanted you to have broken dreams. Maybe this person wanted you to be in grief. That's why they broke your heart. Attract. So this person is an attractive person, and this person is very passionate, lustful. But this person didn't have mutual feelings, and this person is drawn to everyone. But you're in your feminine energy. Intuitive, nurturing, creative, wounded. You're not insecure, and you're not a victim. I think they did something wrong on that card, right? That card didn't come out right. Maybe that was a misprint or something. All right. See, they didn't want you to take action and move forward. So they didn't want you to expand. They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to pursue your dreams, your passion. They didn't want you to go on this new adventure and receive new opportunities and fortune. So they tried to block you. That way you wouldn't have been able to heal and been able to release and evolve. So they wanted you closed off and guarded. Resistance, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. So they wanted you to be a wounded warrior. They wanted you stuck. You can't be a wounded warrior but move forward, not closed off. So that's what they wanted you to do. Son, they didn't want you to stand in your strength. They didn't want to see you happy. They didn't want you to become empowered or have empowerment and open your heart chakra and be compassionate to happiness and truth revealed. So the truth was revealed to you, and you know what the hell they was doing. You ain't no fool. Present, attracting. So you are attracting gratitude, abundance, proactivity, tranquility, and success. So whatever you're doing, keep doing, keep going. You're attracting success in all different forms. Because that one wanted to come out. See, you broke this illusion. So now they want to come in and confess to you. Not seen clearly, escapism, addiction, fantasy. So you broke that illusion and you're no longer stuck in confusion. North Node. So you're moving forward on your faith. Maybe you're evolving, evolution. You're finding your life path. You have removed yourself from karmic challenges and you're receiving rewards. So you're receiving your destiny because you did the inner work, you did the groundwork, and now you're aligned to your future. So you're going to receive your destiny. See, because you're giving yourself self-care and you're in a strong positive energy. This person wanted you in a low energy. They wanted you to feel depleted, but you had to cleanse yourself. and you had to spend time alone, recharge and retreat so you could recuperate yourself. And maybe this is what's pushed you forward to your destined path, because you let go. You let go of the situation. It was not serving you. Death card. You put an ending to that situation. Your resilience and your power transform you. Look at that. Now they're nostalgic. They want to have memories. They're missing you. They're missing someone. Past life soulmate, the past. The past devil wants to come back. I'm going to take it like that. Temptation. Look at that. Right after that. They're having memories. They want to come back in and tempt you. Don't the cards line up? Self-deception. So they want to deceive you. They want to block you. They want to be a deception in your life. So look at the cards. Say, make wise choice. And please make a wise choice. I did. Look at that, guys. Look what we are attracting all over the board. A windfall. A windfall is coming for everyone on our timeline. Gifts, celebration, promotion, new opportunities, successful venture. So whatever you're working on, it's gonna bring a windfall. Look at that. On top, unexpected storm. Someone is facing an unexpected storm while you are receiving abundance. Destruction. Someone is facing destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden change. So whatever they wanted for you is what's happening to them. Fate. So this is what you're receiving. Abundance. Not far behind. Abundance. So you're receiving your fated fortune, wheel of fortune, karma cycle, divine intervention, divine detour. So God had to detour you from that situation to push you on your fate. Maybe you had to move away from a masculine energy. Logical, confident, assertive. Maybe this person was very assertive. They wasn't protected. Maybe if they was protected, they were too protective. Wounded, controlling, aggressive, egotic. So this person was very egotic. Oh, damn. Let's see what that say. Because it flew. So it's two of them. Structure. So this is what they didn't want you to have. They didn't want you to have a solid structure. They didn't want you to build a foundation for yourself, a solid home, a solid partnership, business. They didn't want you to have balance and stability in your life. Building slow and steady forming. So whatever you're building, it might be building slowly, but it's growing and it's expanding. So maybe this person is watching you and they're spying on you because they're unable to control you. They're gathering info. They're very envious, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. So this person is keeping tabs on you and they're monitoring you. They're like a monitoring spirit. External party situations, karmic partners. So that person might have been a karmic energy. Friends and family, work, other people, obligation. So this person might have told you that they had to keep working. They had to work long hours. And so they lied to you because they wanted to keep you in a situation. Until death do us part. Restriction, adversity, structure, learning, karmic lesson, maturity. So this is what they wanted to do to you. They wanted to have you bounded and stuck, but you learned the lesson, you matured, and you moved away. They want to come in with an apology and forgiveness, guilt. Want to speak their heart, compassion, emotional confession. I am not falling for it. I'm just not feeling it in the goods. Past suffering, past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. So you had to let the past go and you wasn't a victim. You bossed up, you healed, and you stepped forward like a boss guy or a boss girl energy. Kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So maybe you're gonna attract someone because you're in this positive, strong, vibrant energy that's gonna fall in love with you. They're gonna appreciate you for who you are because you made a decision after contemplated about that situation between people of paths to stay or to go. So you made that decision to go, and that's why you're attracting something good in your life. Freedom. So this is what freed you from that situation. You took a leap of faith, breaking free. You closed that cycle and things start changing fast for you because you headed in a different direction. You did the groundwork. You moved on away, and this is bossing up things for you. Belief system, facade. So this person is conditioning, expectation, conformity, evaluating, long heel belows, awakening. So this person wanted you to conform to their BS, and they wanted to have you trapped, but you moved away because you're not going to let anyone conform you to anything. You moved away, you bossed up, and you awakened to the situation. Maybe you start giving yourself self-love and start speaking positive intention over yourself. Maybe you start focusing on your desires of the heart, self-worth, expansion, and you're manifesting because you are doing the damn thing. So that's why you're manifesting. Maybe you had to nurture yourself and protect yourself from this energy. You start giving yourself compassion, love, sincere feeling, wants to take care of you. So maybe someone wants to protect you. I'm going to take it both ways. Since we saw one of those other cards, we can take it that way too. Nah, I'm taking it as this. This person is very toxic. Bound. It comes right after that. Nah, they want to bound you. Addiction, patterns, energy, vampire, trauma, bond stuck. So this person was feeding off your energy, and this person had addiction. They had lustful addiction. This person was an energy fire. They was depleting you, draining you. Maybe they tried to stick to you or bond to you through your trauma, your past trauma. Your spirit guides assist you. Divine guidance, signs, synchronicities, and guidance. So maybe you start receiving the sign and synchronicities. This is what helped you to move away by receiving this assistance, and you self-reflected and you did the shadow work. You went through a period of soul searching. You went inward to gain deep introspection, evaluation, hermit energy, void period. So you had to sit still and gain this info. And this is how you were able to move away and build on yourself. Maybe build a family, a strong foundation. Maybe you're attracting a commitment, home, marriage, celebration, and you're attracting security. Ace of Fire, passion. So you're attracting something new because you did the work and you move away. You're attracting a new start, and maybe you're creating something, you're working on something, you're building something, or you have the desire to start something new, a new venture or job, and you're taking action at this. So the world, you ended that cycle and you move on. You completed your karmic lesson. You're traveling. Maybe you're receiving fulfillment. Success after the quest, success comes. So with all that you've been through, you moved on. You're attracting something. Maybe you was in your south node, your comfort zone, resistance to fear of the new, clinging to the old ways and situations. So maybe it was easier for you to stay in this relationship because you know this person and you got comfortable with this energy, because this energy did that to you to try to control you and bind you for you to be stuck. So because they didn't want you to have your own stability, they wanted you to be codependent so they could treat you any kind of way. Trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choice, chaos. So this person wanted to have you in chaos. They wanted you to bow down to them. They wanted you to need them. So that's why they tried to block things from you. Key on the ring, one night stand. So they wanted to have you trapped while they're doing this out there. One night stand, many options, while they go and sling that thing all over the place. Decisions, unconventional, one night stand, string along. But your mind kicked in, your intuition kicked in, and this is what helped you to move away from fears and release these emotions from deceit, your subconscious minds. Things are not as they appear. So you realize that things weren't as they appear, and this is what helped you to move away. The truth. You figure out the truth, and maybe you're using your expression to express this. Maybe you had to have a new perspective. You had to have a change mindset. You had to see the truth for what it is. Clear action, honesty, and communication. So you had to trust your intuition and trust that things is going to happen for you in divine timing. Greater forces are at play. Release control. So you had to release control and let it go and let it be and let the divine timing do its work. All is working out in its highest good. So because you did the work, it's coming in for you. So this person is very cold. They have no empathy. They lack empathy. They want to control you. They want to bind you. They want to marinate you. They want you to keep silent. They want you to stop talking. They're observing and they're hiding their feelings. They're very secretive. They're blocking their emotions. They're wearing a mask. They're wearing a facade. They're not who they seem to be. Open source, like, subscribe.